You are watching David Gann's Sports Report.
Contrary to what you may have heard, the diner is not closing. Let me repeat that again. The diner on Jacksboro Pike is not closing. As a matter of fact, the diner has been serving this area for 7 years and plans on serving you for many more years to come with daily luncheon specials, fresh homemade desserts, and they still take great big food orders. So, let me repeat this one more time. The diner is not closing. So, having said that, we'll see you soon at the diner on Jacksboro Pike, home of great food, great people, and great service.
When you call for just any ambulance service, you never know what you might get. But when you call Vital Care at 423-562-9370, you'll get an experienced staff, experienced and professional people who know what the word emergency really means. Don't just trust anyone. You do have a choice when it comes to ambulance service in this area. 562-9370.
Thanks for watching my papa on WLAF.
Hello everybody, David Graham in here with your sports report. Ryan Browning and his band of baseballers took their show down to South Doyle this past Saturday and lost 12-7. Ryan wasn't pleased with his defense, but you know what? That's why they call them scrimmages. Now they'll get better. They'll be in the Oak Ridge Play Day next Saturday, and we'll let you know more about that as time draws near. It's almost baseball season. Mike Miller and the Jacksboro Middle School football team had their football banquet this past Friday, and I had to miss it as I've been down with the flu for 3 months, I believe. And I've tried not to give it to anyone, especially people I like, so I've stayed at home and stayed away from sharing even. But I spoke with Mike Miller, and they had a great time anyway, and I have a highlight DVD made for them to enjoy, and I will be running that by down there Monday for the coach to show the kids. Wow, there's so much going on in the CCYBL that this old boy can't keep up. They have the regular CCYBL, that's Campbell County Youth Basketball League, with at least 30 teams in it. Well, now they have what they call an after-school league that plays at the rec center. We were there for the Campbell County Indians, an all-girls team that took on the Hornets. They were an all-boys team except for Brittany, who also plays with them. And I remember Macy Hundley, as she came in, she told me before the game, after looking at their opponent, that old boys team, and I quote, "We're going to get killed." Well, I told her they wouldn't get killed. They're good. But due to the fact that they were playing all boys, but little Ray and Minot, Lexi Richardson in the game, gave the Hurricanes, that all boys team, all they wanted and more, and the boys barely got out of there with a win. Now, it's a very competitive game. It's a very competitive league. The Indians had a lead for a big part of the first quarter behind hot shooting of Raylan Minot, who was burning it up from the outside. The final doesn't matter because now the girls know they can play with the boys just as long as they knock down shots. When they don't, they won't beat anybody. But anyway, it's a good league going on, and we'll find out more from Jason Doherty this week. More about the Campbell County Youth Basketball League, the After School League, and also the School Ball League for the high schoolers that will be playing as well. But anyway, they have teams from all over. I got to meet up with our friends from White Oak, Mr. Everything, Ernie DeTore. He was there. They were playing the next game. Now, they have different grade groups that will play each other. It's more competitive than you would think, too. You can call the Rec Center at 423-912-5927 for more details. Also, they had baseball sign-ups down there this past weekend at West and East La Follette and the Rec Center. And if you still want to sign your little one up for baseball, that's Dixie Youth, both in Caryville and La Follette, then you can call that same number at the Rec Center, or just drop by the new Rec Center over there and pick up a copy of the application, and they'll get you all fixed up. Alrighty, that's a real quick look at today's local sports. I want to thank you for being with us today. Want to remind you to stay tuned. There's a whole lot more to come right here on WLAF, and also we want to remind you too, for all your local news, weather, and sports, there's nobody on top of it any better than Jim Freeman and the staff at WLAF, and you can go to 1450WLAF.com and keep up with everything right there. Alrighty, thank you guys for being with us. You guys stay tuned. There's a lot more to come right here on WLAF.